Hi, it's Mild Red Michelle Birdsong, the Queen of Information, daughter of the Sun, Eve, mother of all living, mainstreaming clues to you. You're looking at a picture of Roy Ayers' Stone Soul Picnic album. This is his first solo album. He was persuaded to go solo by Edwin Birdsong, his friend. This is Michelle Birdsong, Edwin's girlfriend at the time, later his wife and writing partner. This is Roy's girlfriend at the time, Cindy. This is little Roy bending down here. This is my niece, Vanita Michelle Long Holmes. And this is Herbie Mann. Roy was Herbie's side man. Herbie was a jazz legend. Okay, and I ordered this album simply because I'm on the cover and I want to show my kids. And I turned it over and I saw that he had made words out of the letters. This is what I do. So what I did was make words out of his letters. I think Herbie Mann did this. And I made words out of Roy Ayers' Stoned Soul Picnic. And I'll share them with you. There was an R, made the word her, O for order. Y can be an I or an E, so I used it as E for Eve, Earth, Heart, the art. A third, Y I added two E's, I, Eve. And there was an R, so I made Rada. There was an S, I made Sami. That means Lord of the Soul. Her order, Eve, Earth's heart, the art. A third eye, Eve, opened, Radhasami, Lord of the soul. She's Lord of her soul. Then for stoned, S for C, S-A-I-N for T, saint, and T-R-U-E for true. C, saint, true order. Enter, Earth, Eve, energy, daughter of the sun. Okay, so that's an order for Eve to come to Earth from the sun. Then soul, S-O for soul, O for ordered, mild red, that's Michelle, you will. Okay, so she has her own free will. It's been ordered. You get that? So ordered, mild red, you will. Nobody else wills for you. You will. Then present, I see, enter, pleasure, consciousness. Present I see. The present is you enter the pleasure of consciousness. And then I-O-U-S. Enter Eve energy. She, secret Santa. Okay, Eve was married to Santa Claus. She's Mrs. Santa. That's why she was a secret Santa. Okay, so you like that? See, the thing about me is I decode the words and have messages, not just words, but messages in the words. Okay, now here, I looked up the word drama. It says it's a play with theater, radio, or television. Example sentence, a gritty urban drama about growing up in Harlem. Similar words for drama, play, show, and piece, P-I-E-C-E. Second meaning, an exciting, emotional, or unexpected series of events or set of circumstances. a hostage drama. In simple terms, drama means made-up conflict. And that came from www.liveabout.com. Okay, and then I said rioters are making up conflict. Before I go there, let's do this. I decoded the word drama. D for doctor. F, Dr. Freud. He was a father of psychoanalysis. Her, Eve, American Medical Association. Okay, so Dr. Freud was her, Eve, was Eve. Eve is Mild Red Michelle. Association decoded as she ordered mild red consciousness, pleasure at, AT for at, pleasure, ordered in. Okay, so mild red got the pleasure of consciousness relative to what pleasure she ordered in. Okay, so if she was thinking positive, she ordered in positive, pleasurable consciousness. See how that works? Now the word kingdom decoded. K for karma. G for God. Let's see, how's that work? I see. Arm. Oh, karma is God's arm. Mother of all living. That's Eve. Okay, so by God's arm, that means the hand writing. Her writing is her karma. And the kingdom of God is what she writes. Alright, so now let's finish what we were saying here. Rioters, I'll just leave the camera on Jesus Christ being as Gurinder Singh Dhillon. Rioters are making up conflict. Black people have been free since the 1800s, and Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. led the recent civil rights movement that ended segregation with the passage of the Civil Rights Bill of 1964. But when people have no goals, no purpose, no positive direction, they go around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. The black masses are chasing their TALES stories, their story of the past, instead of living in the present and making use of the wonderful opportunity they have to make worthwhile lives for themselves, like many blacks have done. Dr. Benjamin Carson, neurosurgeon, Dr. Thomas Sowell, professor at Princeton, who's written about 25 books, BET founder, I think his name is Robert Johnson, now one of the wealthiest men in America, he's black, Oprah Winfrey, a billionaire black woman, Will Smith, a multimillionaire, Stevie Wonder, a multimillionaire. Slavery in America. This is the name of an article. Back in the headlines, and this is a person, Diana, how do you say her name? Ramey Berry, University of Texas at Austin, October 21st, 2014. Foundation essay. This article is part of a series marking the launch of the conversation in the U.S. And then Eve says, the great master, the Saint Salwan Singh, said, we move too slowly from one thing to the next. The black masses moved too slowly from having been the original Jews, the killers of Christ, to being the inhabitants of the dark continent, Africa, to those being forgiven and brought to the civilized West to working for room and board called slavery, to being moved too slowly to being freed by President Abraham Lincoln after 650,000, mostly white men, fought and lost their lives in the Civil War to save the Union and to free the slaves. We moved too slowly from being